So she said, if you don't get down and actually get them out, and I dealt with weeds like this before, but I wanted to listen to her because we were dealing with super weeds here, and I didn't want to deal with them again. And clear an area, and then because I knew to have to do it a couple of days, because she helped me and we were out there. I got up there early and she was there the whole time, and she had to leave with her granddaughter. Then I stayed another hour, and I got 2/3 of it done. But I had to come back a couple more days to finish it, because without her help there and her granddaughter, it was like weed by yourself. I had to make sure I had some good gloves, make sure it wasn't too hot, because unfortunately with the medication I take, sun really knocks me out, so I have to be real careful about that. Lots of water. But other than that, the atmosphere was fantastic. I mean, I went there, I was not only the people there, but the neighbors. Fantastic. I mean, I went there 4th of July looking, there's a park nearby, so the kids are playing basketball, and all the guys are out there drunk, and it just felt like home. I'm from Louisiana. It's like people drink, they have barbecues, and it was right in the middle of the park. So I mean, these kids are playing around, so I locked my bike up. They were learning how to shoot a basketball. They're all younger kids, so I showed them how to shoot a basketball. Play with them a little bit, and all the dudes are drunk, so I told them, look out, right down our bike. And they're like, well, you want us to get out? The guy was in a wheelchair. You want me to get out of the way? I said, no, I'm just warning you, man. I might put this bike down on top of you. I haven't ridden a bike in a while, Right in the crowd, it's not a good thing for me. There's a guy on the sidewalk parked his wheelchair. So socially, even that neighborhood, like I told you, for I went there looking for. We were supposed to have a gardening party. I didn't get information about where the directions were. I just got to be there and what I bring. But I didn't remember the email where it was. Because I thought it was going to be in the garden. I didn't get the email. So I tried to get a hold of the garden manager. And he obviously was at the party somewhere. And I just rode it on my bike looking for the party. And so when I couldn't find it, I was like, here, eat this. I gave it away to everybody. I just went to play with the kids. The garden manager didn't return the call, so I couldn't find him. I got tired of riding around looking for him. So. It's no big deal. It's like the one we're supposed to have this weekend. There's going to be a meeting this weekend and bring something. So I don't cook. I mean, I do cook, but I don't know what you need. I mean, it's going to be buffet, so meat, dessert, bread. I mean, I cook everything. I trained as a chef before I went to the airport, so I'll be doing something. I mean, I have a freezer full of food. I order food online, so just tell me what you want. So.
So did you have social events like work days or potlucks in the garden?
We did have the potluck, like the one, we had one in the beginning. We had one for the 4th of July. And then what was your additional question?
Work days?
Yeah,
did you have work days?
Yeah, so we had work days. Like the one in the beginning with the grandmother I met. And they went out and actually bought some snacks and stuff while we were there. So.
Did you enjoy the work days and potlucks?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend. I've already had a couple work days, and I've gone over several times already and preparing the soil and preparing the garden. I mean, just not my garden, but the common areas. And compost and stuff like that. I mean, I grew up on a farm. I worked on a farm before, so I don't have any problem working, and putting in extra work to roll others out is no problem for me. I mean, I've got some time, so. I mean, if I don't have the time, I won't do it, but I have the time, so.
Great. Did you spend time with kids in the garden? It sounds like you did, but can you talk a little bit more about that?
Sure. Several times I went over there, and this is in an area where there's a park. So there were kids that actually not only lived there, but then people would bring their children. And then that grandmother brought her child. And then, interacting with children in the garden was great. It was a great chance for me not only to pass on, at least reinforce what the grandmother was presenting, but engaging with children in the garden, I think is great. It's a great opportunity.
What was great about it for you?
For me, just being around young kids like that, for me, and then it's a teaching opportunity because they may think it's boring until they get engaged, and then they, don't want to work you like a horse. They literally will. I mean, she was pulling more weeds than I could, but we were trying to teach her how to dig down and get them. And she was having a problem with the tools, and so I just went and I gave her my tool because she liked it, so she could do it better with mine. I just went to this huge ass tool box, and I just dug through it until I could find another blade I could work with. So it's not a problem. I mean, like I said, I grew up on a farm, so tools is not a problem. I can find a tool to work with. So letting her have my tools is another big challenge, to find another one. So. And then once I got her engaged, like I said, she pulled more weeds than her grandmother and I, and it was just, her grandmother was like, you need to put the weeds over here, so she ran collecting all the weeds, throwing them in a pile, and her grandmother was just trying to get all the weeds collected, trying to make it easier for us.
Yeah, awesome. Did you make any new friends from the garden?
I did. The garden manager from last year gave me his card, and we've got the contact on email.
Okay.
And then any questions I had about composting and other things like that, I would contact him. And he gave me his business card for his business because we're both about the same age and have the similar interests, computers and stuff like that, technology. And then other people that I met, we exchanged information to keep in contact about the garden if we needed good water or other issues that came up. If you need somebody to weed your garden or just look over the water on vacation, or just exchange information. So I enjoyed that part of the aspect of making friends there. It was something unexpected.
Oh. Great. Let me go back a little bit and see. All right. So.
I'm sorry, we really can't. You have to keep it. I mean, I'm not going to make that $20 a week dinner.
So you've talked a little bit about experience growing food before the community garden, but particularly I think you said something about an organic farm?
Yeah, I worked on an organic. I worked with a master gardener, and she had an organic garden. What it was this ex-priest had set up an organization with the church, not his church, a church that was nearby. That was near where I was living. And I got in contact with him through the individual I was living with. He introduced me to him. And what he was doing was he was trying to help out homeless people. And so the idea of the organic garden was they would get donations. A lot of people like Safeway and different stores that donated, like Home Depot, they donated a lot of plants. But what was interesting was we had plants like probably an entire row of chili peppers that were growing, and not one type of jalapeno. I'm talking the round ones that are like super hots, it's like. So we got people would come in on weekends. We'd sell them on the weekends. Oh. And grow and weed during the week, and then harvest on the weekend and sell. Oh my goodness! This one guy came in with his wife. And he was Mexican. She was Mexican, but she spoke Spanish, but she was American, and they were married. And so she would translate for him. So they came in and stuff by. We were right there off the main road in Brookville. That's where I think it's called Main Street. And the church is right there. So we had this little farm stand right there, and then there was the Safeway and King Soopers right there. So I would compare prices and make sure our prices were reasonable to what they were charging for organic food. Because at the time, that was when King Soopers and Safeway, that wasn't something they carried. So I would also compare prices to Whole Foods. So I would jump by Whole Foods when there was a Whole Foods at Denver. And so I just checked our prices to make sure they were reasonable. Gouging people, but I also told them, look, for a couple of things we didn't have a lot of plants for, so I'm going to charge them a little more because not only is it organic, I mean it's here now. We just picked these strawberries. Literally. Yeah. And when you say you want 5 strawberries or all we got that's ripe, you got them all. And so this guy did it. They came out and we picked about as many peppers as he thought he liked. So he tested one of them. He tested one of the super hot ones. It was orange or red or something. It went a little round, so they had a little pumpkin. And we didn't have any water or anything.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so this boy didn't cut it, ate the seeds. And you could see from here on up, boy, started turning red. And that boy, all of a sudden, boy, he was dancing around like he bit into a rattlesnake.
Yeah.